live edition of Polished Living Dispatch. I'm Jason Orland, and whether you've been following my work through my podcast, YouTube channel, Facebook, or just discovered this publication, I'm glad you're here. I wanted this first live session to be less about teaching a specific topic, but more about introducing this publication, why I created it, and what you can expect from it, and why I believe it's an important part of everything I do. As I said before, many of you know me through my podcast called Fashion Pulse, where my co hosts and I explain fashion, style, culture, and the stories behind the trends we see every day. Those conversations are always engaging, but there's one challenge with any podcast, and it's time. There's always ideas, examples, and research that don't make it into an episode. I often leave the recording with the feeling that more could have been said, more could have been discussed. So that's where uh, Fashion Living Dispatch comes in. I wanted a place where those conversations could continue. This publication allows me to introduce the topics we discuss on the podcast and explore them in greater depth here. Instead of a quick explanation or a brief opinion, I can provide more context, examine the history behind a trend, discuss the psychology of personal image, or explore how fashion intersects with marketing, branding, and culture. You'll also find articles that go beyond the podcast. I'll be covering local fashion events throughout Chicago, Milwaukee, sharing observations from fashion shows, exhibitions, and community events, and highlighting designers, creators, and businesses that are contributing to the regional fashion scene. I believe that these incredible stories are happening locally, deserve more attention, and I want this publication to help tell those stories. Another area I'll be writing about is personal image and professional presence. Fashion isn't just about clothing, it's about communication. The way that we present ourselves influences first impressions, confidence, credibility, and even opportunities. Understanding dress codes or creating a recognizable personal brand, my goal is to make those conversations practical and accessible. Of course, fashion doesn't exist in isolation. It's connected to lifestyle, travel, dining, grooming, and the experiences that shape who we are. You'll see those topics reflected here as well as because I believe living well is more than just simply looking good. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that reflects your goals, values, and the way you want to move through the world. So I encourage you to continue to explore these topics in my publication, Polished Living Substack. Hit the subscribe button and it'll go directly to your email. Again, thank you for stopping by. I hope to hear you soon or see you soon.